Well, it was definitely better than Pontiac and Sullivan, that's for sure. All my Indian fans have now left. A few who stayed. Hi everyone, it's me, Grant, the movie TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. Today we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV is what we do here, and that movie is Mastaney. Mastaney is the latest film from Indian cinema, particularly from in the Punjabi language. And what is the story? Well, the story is about the Sheikhs. Essentially, what the film is about is a historical epic about these sort of bumbling characters turned heroes who essentially were basically meant to pose as the Sheikhs, essentially on the battlefield. And this is the story of how they came together and the tragic circumstances that would follow, how they would become friends and go to battle for their country, and everything in between. And many of the characters have various quirks, and they have to sort of set aside all these things and become a team. Yeah, that's basically the plot. Let the action begin. So here's the thing. Mastaney. I'll start with what doesn't work about Mastaney. There are a few things. First and foremost, there's a love story in this that is, if you want the time to go get popcorn, it's during the very, very lengthy romantic scenes that really never go beyond. I don't even think they kiss. Maybe they kiss, but there's never any. There's no like there. It's totally a sexless thing, and it's also like not interesting. You don't know. You don't really care about these two characters. They don't have much chemistry together, mind you. There's sort of one scene. Hey, Luke, how's it going, buddy? One scene that gets close. That is a plus that I will get to. Also, and a lot of this also is just a side effect of Indian cinema. The filmmaking could be a little bit better. I don't usually fault it for that, but there's one scene in particular. It's right after the interval in this movie, where the characters two of the characters are running through a city, and there's a long shot, and you can very clearly see the camera. You can very clearly see the camera off to the side for like a solid 15 seconds, and it's really distracting. There are other scenes. There's a scene where someone gets beheaded, and it's a very bad CGI effect, very clearly. Also, this also suffers from what a lot of Indian films suffer, which is that it has a good hour in the middle, especially. It just doesn't need. It starts strong, it ends strong. It has good stuff in the middle, but a lot of the middle is just doldrums. There's not really a lot that really happens, and it kind of is repetitive. That being said, I'm sorry, guys. Apologies. That being said, there are good things. Overall, I did like the film. And a lot of it is for these reasons. One, it's a really interesting story. Two, the characters are... Sorry. My bad. The downside of live filming, everybody. All right. I have a sign and everything. The story's really good. The characters are really lovable, and it has humor. It isn't a humorless dirge like something like Pontiac and Sullivan, where it's a lot of exposition. There is a lot of exposition. There's also a lot of character building moments. It's kind of a perfect go between the non-existent character development of something like Pontiac and Sullivan and the great character development of something like Triple R. It's kind of in the middle of it. And the other thing is, the story's good. I like these characters. One character someone referred to in a Letterboxd review as he's like Indian Jack Sparrow. He kind of is, but that's fine. I kind of liked him. I liked him. There was another guy who's sort of like a literal like snake oil salesman on the street who's very fun, who becomes embroiled in this sort of mock acting thing they're doing on the battlefield. So that kind of thing, those kind of characters work. I like them a lot. It does take a little while, especially if you're someone like me who's a total noob at all this, to kind of figure out what's going on and what the purpose is. And even after the movie's over, there are still some elements I'm a little shaky on, like what the actual purpose was. Because, okay, it's hard to do without spoiling, but there was an epilogue at the end of this movie that set, like, when the Shiks kind of took over India. And it's portrayed clearly as a positive thing, but I don't really know how the movie up to that point addresses that and really deals with it. And actually, it's odd. It's very strange how the movie approaches it, and then it just kind of jumps ahead, does the time jump at the end. But other than that, overall, I really enjoyed the film. And that also could just be because I'm a white guy. I know very little about Indian history. That's probably why. But I really did enjoy the film. There's some great musical numbers. And then also, that's one of the few elements of Love Story I think does work, is there's a really, really, really great song and dance number with fireworks that was really fun. But yeah, overall, not a perfect movie, but I liked it. And it's kind of a low tier on this score, but I'm going to give it 4 out of 5 stars. I'll walk the 2 blocks, just because overall I really did enjoy myself. It's not a great film, it's not one of the best of the year or anything, but I did enjoy Mastaney overall. So 4 stars out of 5 for Mastaney. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. Let's talk some trailer trash. Real quick. It Lives Inside. Talked about it. Looks good. I'm going to butcher the title of this movie. I apologize. Gadi Jandi A. Chalanagan Mardi? I probably messed up. That looked pretty funny. It's another Indian film. Looks very funny, very slapsticky. Could go either way. Salar Part 1 Ceasefire. This stars Prabhas. It's another film starring him. This looks all right. It's clearly a teaser trailer. It was mostly just announcing it. It seems it comes out in September though, so I don't know why it was so kind of short and quick. But then the last one, Jawan, which we're seeing next week. And I can't lie, this movie looks really awesome. I'm actually really looking forward to this. Shah Rukh Khan is in it. That trailer is really awesome. If the movie's even half as cool as the trailer is, this movie's going to be a blast. And was there shawarma? No, there was not. All right, that's it. We will be back tomorrow for some kind of video. I don't know what it's going to be. It's going to be a quick thoughts or a review of Cat Video Fest 2023. Tuesday, we'll have a review of the comedy Office Race starring Joel McHale and Kelsey Grammer. Next week, we have Jawan, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3, The Nun 2, and others possibly. That'll all be coming up, and that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all. I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, classes missed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. If that's what you're supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment. Even if it's hey Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me else or reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raised Grant. You can find me on Facebook, Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Facebook, Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Instagram and Threads at Raised on Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raised on Popcorn with Grant podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have been. If you haven't, take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Mastaney? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Do you think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we are all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. Catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye.